Hey guys, it's Casey. Welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk to you guys and pick your brains. So after I've been watching all of these share your stash videos, and I always watch you guys' like empties and your hauls. I've been making a list of vendors I want to try, and I need to be like sparing about them. So this video is sort of a list of vendors that I have that I'd like to try. And I'm asking you guys in the comments below to give me some feedback, okay? So I really do, you guys bring a lot of light to my life, and I just, so does Wax, and I want some of you to give me some of your expertise. So I hope that you guys can help. So I've tried some vendors, but I wouldn't say I've tried a ton of vendors, but I do have a list that I'm pulling from. So first, I will always buy from Rainbow Melts. So whenever Rainbow Melts has any sort of pre-order ready to ship, even if I tell myself I'm not going to order from them, I will always order from Rainbow Melts. I haven't been enjoying Rose Girls. I've been enjoying, let me see, obviously Scentsy, Walmart Wax, but I'm really talking about vendors. I've been enjoying Rose Girls, L3. I have done an order from Bathing Gardens and Vintage Chic, but I've been told that both of those need like kind of a long cure time. I tried Night Owl because I follow Wax Chats on Facebook, and they were vendor of the week, so I have some of them. I have tried With Envy, and I am just not a fan, so I'm using those up, but that's not one that I would personally recommend, and I don't want to, I'm not interested, I guess, in trying again. I'm looking, and I think that that's like the majority of the vendors that I've tried. I want to share with you guys my list to try and kind of my thoughts based on videos, and maybe you guys can give me some feedback. Okay, so first I want to try Southbound. So Southbound has a lot of bakery scents. They have a lot of scents. The thing about Southbound is that they do seem to be a little bit more expensive per ounce than others. And so my question about Southbound is, do you like it? Do you recommend it? Is it worth the additional cost? Second is Ella After Wax. So the reason I really want to try Ella After Wax is because I love her kind of shtick with like kind of themes. I love her themes. She's done a Clockwork Orange. She did Pretty Brown Girls. She did a bunch of like Alice in Wonderland. She's just done some things that I really like. However, she's a Canadian vendor, which means that when I purchase from her, shipping is astronomical. And I feel you guys, if you live in Canada, like you have it the other way. So, but is her wax, so her wax is already a little bit more expensive than most, and then shipping is like crazy to get to the United States. So I just want some feedback. Is that expense worth it? I want to try Hayden Rowe. The one thing about Hayden Rowe that I'm a little annoyed by is that she doesn't put scent notes on her bags, which is kind of an annoyance to me. I mean, I can obviously overlook that. Like, that's not a requirement, but it's just one of those things. I'd like to try candles from the Keeping Room. The thing about the candles from the Keeping Room is I don't love from photos how her wax is packaged. So it looks like it's in those bags that don't have zippers, that are like fold over kind of more crinkly bags. And that would mean I have to repackage everything. So what are your thoughts about candles from the Keeping Room? Her Facebook group is so positive, and they seem like such nice people that pour that wax, and so I kind of want to try it anyway, but wondering about that. I'd like to try For the Love of All Things Wax, so that's Fat Wax. She has like little hiney hearts and stuff. I don't know, I just wanted to try that. I'd like to try Teddy Bees. Teddy Bees is also a little bit more expensive than normal, and it doesn't seem like you can buy smaller quantities. Like you kind of have to buy like one of those giant Teddy Bees clamshells, which is fine. I will say that like one of the things that I'm like really wanting to do is when I purchase from a new vendor, I'd like to keep my purchase at $50 or less. So So I need to be able to get like a good variety of scents without spending a lot of money is kind of what I'm hoping for. My next vendor, the next two vendors that I plan to try, one is Sparkles. Sparkles lives in my city, and so I think I can pick up her wax. I've watched her lives and she is hilarious. She has a lot of really good positive energy and joy. So I'm already going to get Sparkles. I think I'm gonna get her mystery box. I was gonna get her Palo Santo sampler, but it didn't, like, a lot of them sounded amazing, but I didn't know if I would get enough variety to like try out different stuff. So I think I'm gonna get a mystery. Like, I think that's my plan. We'll see. I'd like to try Barrett's Wax Crafts. The thing about Barrett's is like it's never open. I kind of don't understand Barrett's. Like, it seems like they're not gonna be open for the rest of the year or something. And I had been part of Barrett's group for a while, and I know that like he had said he was like doing some other stuff, and so I don't know if it's worth like trying to track that down. I really want to try Britta's. I love to watch her videos. She's super positive, full of joy, and I love her shtick of like creepy treasures. And so what are your thoughts? I know Amy really likes Britta's, and so what are your thoughts on her blends and performance? The one thing about Britta's is she, when I've seen her oil list, she doesn't have like, I mean, not that you have to, but she doesn't just have like a list of like millions. And so I'm wondering if there's enough variety. Kay, so I want to try Kay's. The thing that like I kind of don't understand about Kay's is that it all seems like you get like single scent shot cups like this. And that they're all just single oils. She doesn't have a lot of blends, and then you kind of do your own blends. And I really want, like, I'm not a blending expert, and so I'd like to try something that I know is going to be good if I'm going to blend it. And so any sort of thoughts about that would be very helpful. I'm going to try Glitterati. As I said in one of my videos, I was part of the group that can do sort of the, I don't know, she's got the mystery boxes. I'm not on that list, but I'm on the other list where you can like do your custom orders or whatever. So I'll get to her eventually. I am a little put off by the like exclusivity of Glitterati. And so if you guys have experience with Glitterati or any like good blending advice, I'd love that. I'd like to try Waxidents. This is simply because I have watched Susan, who seems to enjoy Waxidents. So she seems really smart. Like she seems like kind of a nerdy person, which is like me. Like that's my like my kids, my husband, like we live that life. And so she seems like I like that. I don't know. But she doesn't have a lot of unusual blends, which is fine, but you know, that's fine. I'm on the fence about trying Zape. So I have heard a lot of people complain about Zape when they use clamshells that for whatever reason they're really plasticky smelling. And so I haven't heard a lot of good reviews of Zape's wax. Like their body care people love. But I'm really here for the wax. And so what are your thoughts about Zape? Is that something that needs to be on my list? I have Swanky on my list. I don't see a lot of people haul Swanky. I don't see a lot of people melt Swanky. So I'm wondering if that's a sign. I have Sweet Sage scents on my list. And the reason I do is because on Wax Chat, some people said, like, what are the most underrated vendors? And one of them was Sweet Sage. And Sweet Sage has like a cute little pug as like her mascot or her like, I don't know. It's cute. Anyways, so I don't know if you guys have tried that. I really want to try Broadway Wax. So Broadway Wax, what's cool is they have a monthly subscription box that is like a Broadway musical. So this time, it's Singing in the Rain for April and like a rain kind of sampler. Sounds cool. So I'm although it's not on my list for April, we'll see. So what is on my list for April is Sparkles, and then the last one, which is Dessa's. And the reason that I want to try Dessa's is because she has like the whole Main Street scents, like all the Disney stuff. And so I'd really like to try them. We're going to Disney. it's a surprise for my kids. And we're doing that in August. And so I just want to, like, because I know, and I'm terrible at keeping secrets. I'd really like to just have some stuff that'll like get me pumped and jazzed about it. So, so her and Sparkles are on my list, and then Rainbow Melts is having their pre-order. So those are my April ideas. So could you guys comment down below? Tell me who you like that I haven't listed that needs to be on my Try Me list. If there's some on my Try Me list that you think are amazing and you have some suggestions, let me know. If there are some on my list that you're like, yeah, I mean, I've tried and you could skip, I'd love that too. So if you guys can give me some feedback, I really do appreciate interacting with you guys, and I appreciate your feedback. So you know that when I get Dessa's and Sparkles that I will do a review. I do have some outstanding things. So I know Destination Wax is not on my list, and that's because I have already placed an order. They opened up their whole scent list. So the turnaround time is pretty long, like 13 weeks or something. So I won't get that for a long time, but I have placed an order with them. I do have an outstanding order with Rainbow Melts from her last pre-order. I have an outstanding order with Super Tarts from her most recent pre-order for coffee and spice and something else. So I have a little bit of that coming as well. And I think that's everything that I have pending. So that's what I'm working on. So just let me know what you guys think. I love to hear your thoughts. Talk to y'all soon. Bye y'all.